Character selection and then hit the green button.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just close that on my character sheet.
I'm gonna upload your stats real fast from your. Well, you remember your stats. There you go. There you go. And plug them in as you want, but that'll make life a little easier. I'm gonna upload your stats real fast from your. Well, you remember your stats. There you go. There you go. There you go. And plug them in as you want, but that'll make life a little easier.
Hello, everyone. Anyone joining? We got about 27 minutes. I'm just kind of getting things rolling. Got a new stream overlay through. I'm going to probably screw this up, but Stremix. What am I using now? Why did I just draw a blank? Strexum. I knew I had that wrong. Strexum. I tried this. So the first screen is not the one I'm talking about, but when we get into the second stream, or the actual game, you'll see. And I'm trying to get this on my iPad to get it set up. And why is it not showing up yet on my iPad? It's interesting. Try this again. There we go. Excellent. Turn it down so I'm not hearing it. And good to go. Yeah, it looks alright. This is just the stream starting in, obviously. But I need to start doing some music or something. But for now, I'm just getting my stream set up. So, welcome. I need to start cutting out this pregame stuff on YouTube and when I upload so that people don't have to fast forward through this, because I'm sure they love it. Love it, love it. Oh, there we go. Revlo, I might kick off a couple of quick deepbot commands, timed commands. How about, I'll do this one, overlay. So I kind of want to get some info on that and what people think. And that's probably the main one. Oh, and maybe the Discord. I need to wonder if I can just do that straight out of here. Channel commands, Discord. Execute now. Excellent. I'll just leave those up there for now until somebody comes in and chats over them. Yeah, I'm really anxious to see what you guys think of the new overlay. Give me the good, bad, the ugly, all of it. As Rob says, I want it all. Do it all. Need to get back to here and make sure my voice. I wonder if I'm going to test this. You guys probably aren't, nobody's there yet, but can I do a skirmish? Let's try that. Skirmish. Yep, it's working. I want to know if you guys hear that. I don't know if anybody's in my chat yet, but if you are and you can hear that, and tell me whether or not it sounds like it echoes, like it's like I'm duplicating it, like you hear it, and then 10 seconds later you hear the same, kind of like row, row, row your boat, row, row, row your boat. Hopefully I got that figured out in Voicemeeter now, to where it's not doing that. But I think I'll wait until I see somebody in chat. Or actually, maybe I'll just do a different one that sounds a little bit. Let's do Temple. There's Temple ambiance here. There GeoQuester went live. Geo. How about... There we go. It's not loud enough, though. Let's do Blacksmith or something. Map Medieval Town. Yeah, I'll do that one so that when you guys jump on, you can tell me. I really want to try. Well, let me... No. No. Oh! So I'm really curious if you guys... I'll pause that, but I want to play that again for... It's for another game, but I want to play that. If somebody gets in chat, let me know. Shoot me a note so I know you're there, because I have my iPad going, but I don't really know you're there unless you pipe in. You pipe up, I should say. So I hope I have that figured out now. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. Jeez, kids are loud over here. Voice connected. Oh, Lazy Stooner. Maybe he's gonna respond to me. I wonder if he's in the game tonight. Lazy, I wrote you a long note if you're in chat. Long PM. I think I'm crazy. And it's actually not 4:29. Oh yeah, it is. Today's 4:27. Jeez, I'm crazy. 21 minutes. Got so many instances of Discord going up right now. There we go. That's working. Good. Got Muxy. The alerts seem to be working tonight. Got to remember to switch over to Revlo when something's redeemed. It's got a lot going on, man. A lot going on. But I love it. It's fun. Got some mood lighting going on, although it's just afternoon. There's not a whole lot. We are on day 10. No, day 9 afternoon, but they just took a long rest. Day 10. Yeah. Yeah, I need to start getting some music in the channel like Rob cranks it out beforehand, and Schmo. Schmo usually has some good headbanging music going. Gotta keep that up so I don't lose it. I'm reading, so... Yeah, we'll see if Lazy or Rob respond to me, because I might have a little announcement on stream tonight, but holding back because I think I'm kind of an idiot, kind of crazy, so before I do that, I have my announcement set to @everyone. That's probably not the smartest, is it? Wonder if Rob's does @everyone. Yeah, it does. All right. Can't believe Rob now on Rob and Schmo and all the guys starting next Wednesday, it is 5 p.m. Pacific and 8 p.m. Eastern time. Check this out. These guys are going to be running Tales from the Yawning Portal, and they're starting with, of course, the Sunless Citadel level 1. And guess who is DMing that? I mean, I don't think I'm preempting anything. This is on Rob's channel, but Doug Davidson. Excuse me, Davison. I just said Davidson. Doug Davison, who happens to be the president, I believe his title is president CEO of Smiteworks. So the folks that brought us Fantasy Grounds, which is what you're going to watch tonight. That's amazing. And they also have Rob Toohey as a DM. They've got FSH Schmo. They've got Dave, Digital Dungeon Master. I mean, this is unbelievable. I wish I could have played in that. That's going to be so much fun. I'm going to have to stay tuned. So every Wednesday starting next week, you guys can't do anything. Anybody that's watching this shouldn't be doing anything except watching that channel. It's awesome. It's such a good cast, crew. So check that out, everyone. Check that out. 17 minutes? Yes! Can't wait. We missed last week, so I'm a little anxious, a little excited. Little excited to get these guys back into it. They're in the Temple of the Crushing Wave. Just got here. I just let them level up. I shouldn't have, but I felt bad that had a little family emergency, so we had to cancel last minute, so allowed them to level up. So they kind of had a magical long rest, and they are now 5th level. They just came over from the underground stream at Riverguard Keep. So didn't prep too much for this session because I'm not quite sure where they're going to go. But I'm sure they'll stay in this keep for probably this whole session. So it should be a fun time. I kind of have a feeling I'm talking to myself tonight, but that's all right. That's all right. It's all good. People have to start somewhere. I'm just about to crack the 60 follower mark, but a lot of competition. We got GeoQuester and Schmo going tonight. We've got, I don't know if Rob's going tonight, but I don't think so. Of course, my dogs start barking the most inopportune time. I'll keep this going just to see if it's still working. Yep. Excellent. Look at my texts and my emails to see if anybody is saying, no, we can't do it tonight. Interesting. Work email. GeoQuester went live on Twitch. FSH Schmo. Like I said, it's a busy night. I don't think Rob's streaming tonight. I want to say that he's got a class this starting Thursday nights now. I don't remember. Well, actually, doesn't he have a game going at 7? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Announcements. Let's go back to my channel here. Trying to see if... oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Stay on that. Stay on... Yep. Come on, Stooner. I'm curious what you say, man. I need yours and Rob's advice. See if you think I'm crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. General chat, what's going on Rob's channel? Oh, Gwydion just went live. Thanks, Rob. GeoQuester just went live. Nice. Very nice. GeoQuester 911. I love it. GeoQuester and Suzy Q and Rob and Lazy Stooner are going to be playing in a one-shot that hopefully I can stream Saturday night. I will not be at my house, so it'll be a test here. It will be a test case because I'll be using a new VPN solution with Trenlo's help that I signed up for and downloaded, and I'm hoping will work out for me. The hotel has that I'm going to be at has good high-speed internet, so hopefully that will work out. But we'll see. Come on, players. It's 6:45, man. Where are you? Hope my internet's working and the alias is working. Should be. Should be. Oh, there's my other pop-up. Type POTA players for a list of character names. But when you see the stream, I probably don't even need that message anymore because I've got a pretty good, I think, rotation set up to show the players. So, see what you think. Oh, First person coming on the table, yay! There's really only 3 players, although they play multiple characters. We've got 3 people playing essentially 5 characters. Yep. So we'll give them a few more minutes to jump on. It's always nice when the first one connects. You know that things look like they're working at least. Hello. Maybe I'll do a little sound. Hello. Two, two, two. Two, 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 two. Gotta get Stooner and Urash in the channel, man. Rob, maybe? There we go. Hello? Schmo's got a lot of, well, I haven't been on there in a little bit. I was thinking he had quite a bit of activity in his channel. God, I got a lot of stuff open. "12 minutes? I'm drinking too much water. Too much water. I might have to take a break early. I think I have to I forget what you call it, but resync my POTA map, my Princess of the Apocalypse actually module, because I know they ran some updates recently, and I think I need to close it and reopen it to sync everything. But we'll see. Just getting there, though. Getting there. Boom, 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 boom. Is anybody in voice yet? Just me. Just me. Oh, Stooner just replied. See what he says to me. Sounds like a very nice thing to do, and I know they will take anything and everything they can get, so I don't see how it would hurt. Personally, I can barely afford it myself. Can't, but I think it's a kind of idea. Just typing back to Stooner. Two. If Rob responds, but will probably announce on my stream tonight if I'm going to do it. To running you guys through. Alright, so Stooner says it's a good idea. And you say, what's a good idea? I will tell you all later tonight. Just trying to decide if I'm just crazy, which is probably the case, or if this is a good idea. Go back to my channel. Nobody in yet? Come on, folks. 9 minutes. Want to be on time? There's really, like I said, only one. There's a husband and a wife, so I know since she's jumping on that he should be jumping on. And then there's one other gentleman, which I'm sure he'll be on. Taking off my emails real quick. I can't prattle like Rob prattles, man. When he can just talk about anything. After a few minutes, I'm done. Like, you know, what else do I have to say that folks in the stream are really going to want to hear? Not as much as Rob does, man. He can just talk and make eating a bag of Pringles sound interesting. But that's why he was a stand-up comic. So, all right. Oh, Stooner. cool. Love Lazy Stooner. He's a great guy. Great guy. And Rob, and like I said, I can't believe the stream they're going to be having on Wednesday nights. I'm going to have to pimp that on my stream for whoever's looking in my stream. Anybody in my stream who's probably already knows about it, though. But I'll do what I can anyway. Do what I can anyway. Let's see. Let's go back to this. Edit. Close that. Do a quick search while I'm waiting. Just looking something up real quick. Cool. All right. Make a note here so I don't forget this. I think I just did, of course. Hold, please. Let's go back to this. Do this. Do this. And what did I say? Can I just look at a state? I'm going to look for something else while I'm waiting. Come on.
Hello?
What's going on?
Oh, not much. Just getting set up here.
Good. Oh, and I see Noah jumped on, so I think everybody's getting in. You guys getting your coffee going?
Yes.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy.
What's going on?
Just looking forward to flexing those 5th level muscles now.
Yeah, you guys are going to have to, tell me about all the new stuff you get. I think you guys are getting like 2 attacks and all kinds of stuff now.
Yeah, 5th level is pretty important.
Hey guys.
Hey, Cole, what's going on?
Hey, howdy.
I think I have to check. I might have to switch to, I think it was Hunter's Mark.
Oh, if you want to, you can, definitely. It's up to you.
Yeah, I definitely want to. I forgot about it when I was picking my stuff.
So give me 1 second, because Rob created... It's a 1st level spell, right?
I believe so.
and I'll do this later. I'm sorry, for all the spells, but Rob created a spell. Basically, he coded the effects for every single spell in the entire world, pretty much. And
Nice.
most of them are already done, but he has things like not only is it concentration, but the range. Is it a bonus action? So Cole, I'm going to drag it onto your character sheet right now and see if it should populate. Give me 1 sec.
Cool. Thanks.
And which one were you going to take off? Oh, actually, you already have Hunter's Mark, so let me take off.
Yeah, I just took off Dark Vision to get Hunter's Mark.
Okay, I'm going to leave the one that I just drug on because it shows, you should see now Hunter's Mark B, which means it's a bonus action, 90, which means it's a range of 90 feet, and then C for concentration.
Yep. Cool. I see it. Thanks.
So maybe over time before the next session, I'll kind of drag all those spells in and drop them in, but there you go. Cool. 1 sec. All right. Everyone's in voice. Everyone, I think, is everyone connected and got their characters? It looks like you do.
I think so.
Nice. So do you guys have any questions from? I mean, the last time we basically, obviously, you guys came from Riverguard Keep. You came into this temple area. You fought a bunch of reavers and a one-eyed shiver and a dark-tide knight named Aeon. You killed them all, and basically you're just about to get out of the boats, and you magically benefited from a long rest, even though you didn't sleep anywhere. And now you're ready to explore. Now, can you guys see your health bars? I just updated those, but it was before you guys came on, so.
No, I don't have my map open.
Okay, remember you can double click on the right of your token, or sorry, the upper right token on your main character sheet.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Thanks.
I'm not seeing any health bars.
Okay, let me do the trick real quick. They said they fixed it in this latest release, but I think they lied.
Lie.
Fibbers.
Liars! All right,
Stick fibbers in the wood chipper.
nice.
Oh my.
Yeah, that was that from Fargo? I forget, but that one you sent around today.
Oh, you betcha.
Yeah, Noah started it with
I know.
The sheriff, and then I followed it up with the wood chipper.
Yeah, you took it to another level.
Truly.
Noah said that that might be Barbar's nickname after he gets a little ability called haste applied.
Okay, does everybody see their health bars now?
Yep.
Indeed.
Excellent.
Yeesh.
All right. Well, if there are no questions, we can start away. Oh, just so I put this right here. I put that because there's supposed to be a 10-foot skiff there, and since each of these squares is 5 feet, I just put that there in case, you guys already have your boats, but in case you wanted that, that's the kind of the 10-foot skiff they said was kind of in the northern part of this this little ledge or this little outcropping here.
Cool.
All right, let me see if they're locked. Yep, looks like we're locked, so you guys can move or tell me what you want to do, or you can turn around and go back to Riverguard Keep or keep exploring.
Single, given the hard-fought few feet it took for us to get onto solid land.
Yeah. The last 20 feet are a real doozy.
Yeah, I'm up for exploring.
All right. Oh, and let me do one thing here. You should start hearing just a little bit of background, but if you don't, let me know. It won't be too
Yeah.
loud. You can hear a little bit.
Sound like I did for a minute. Sound like either waves or wind or something.
I don't hear anything yet.
I don't either.
Let me
I could be losing my
one
mind.
second.
Gotta stop putting those shells up to your head.
I'm going to turn it up just a bit.
I can hear the ocean in here.
Yeah, there we go. Just let me know if it gets too loud, too soft. It's there, but it's kind of soft. All right.
It's not creepy or anything.
Barbar's just kind of peeking around the corner.
Yeah, kind of wanted to see if there's any other baddies around the corner before going blazing down the hall screaming like a maniac.
And these should all be 5 feet, so yeah, that looks right. 10, 20. You can see about here. Because you should have 60 feet dark vision.
I'm going to whisper back to the group, there's a door down there.
You can just make it out.
Okay.
Shh. Oh, man. Well, I suppose we should start heading down there, huh?
So let me get Flurvin in the middle of the corridor, so if we need to lightning bolt the heck out of something, I can.
Fireball!
No fire.
Yeah.
Slide it.
I know. Is it Demakos that has the fireball now?
Yes.
Nice. And it's pretty dark. I don't remember if we have a light source, but there's some sconces on the wall. But for Darvik, it's going to be pretty dark unless you have a light source.
He has some torches lying around
Okay.
somewhere.
All right, so as long
I'll
as it...
use one up.
Okay. You finish a couple moves, and I'll do the unmask a little bit more. They gave a preview of the Unity engine that looks really cool, but it's still going to be a ways out. The new Fantasy Grounds Unity version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
an email about that. Looks pretty darn cool.
Yeah, I just can't tell how close it is, but it's very, very cool, and I know they're working hard on it.
I don't know when they started, but I could imagine that not being any small feat.
I literally think they started in 2014, maybe 2015.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so...
All right, gang. Looks like there's a curve up ahead and yet another door. Do we want to sniff out this door first and see what's behind it?
Sniff away.
Let's get definitely a good check for traps.
Yes, I'll get closer. I like to check for traps.
Okay, so go ahead and do an investigation check in the tower, and as you're doing that, you kind of notice on the outside there's kind of an iron, kind of a latch and a pin arrangement. So it basically looks like it secures the door from the outside. So if you can imagine like a big metal, almost like a rod that shoves in the door, and if you pull it out, you believe that you could open it. And as you're seeing that and looking around the rest of the door, you don't see anything that would smell of a trap. It just looks like it's something that's shut from the outside.
So it's meant to keep things in.
Sure looks that way, yes.
Either prisoners or something even far worse than what we already encountered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should knock on the door and pretend like it's housekeeping.
Turn down.
You want me to flop your pillow? All right.
So, should I see if the door is unlocked?
Well, I mean, minus the rod thing.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's locked from the outside, but I guess the bigger question is, do we want to find out what's behind door number 1?
You can see what's around the corner.
Yeah, maybe we should scout out the rest of the stuff and see the doors that they're trying to keep things out instead of in.
Yeah, and it's probably good to make sure there's not something freely patrolling the hallways that's going to come up and kick us in the behind while
Right.
we're peeking our heads in
Right.
this door.
And I'm sorry, Alan, were you testing out changing or adding like ranges to spells?
Well, what I was doing is I was switching a few out with what Rob had, which has all the ranges kind of listed on them. So yeah, I was playing around a little bit with that.
Okay, because some of my cantrips are doubled with.
Oh, I probably didn't go back in and change it. I apologize, but yep.
Okay, all right.
I wanted to peek around the corner, but Barbar just kind of
Barbars!
known.
Hey, he's a barbarian. He's not known for his subtlety.
Subtlety, yeah.
So yeah, you can kind of see it looks like it goes, back to the river again, and you can kind of see on the just across the river, which is about 20 feet wide, you see a little bit of dim lighting from a sconce on the other side of the river to the west.
Hey, I like to check for traps.
Okay, so go ahead and roll an investigation. And you do not see anything. You don't see. You don't think it's trapped at all. Will they go in?
Could it get roll or a 1?
Hmm. All right, what do you guys think?
Well, there's yet
Encounter
another corner
north,
here.
and there's a
Okay,
counter,
let's explore
not
that.
counter to the west.
The doofus barbarian will hang back while the stealthy hunter peeks around the corner.
Okay.
Yes, I would like to peek, hoping not to be noticed if there's anyone around the corner.
Okay, so do me a favor and roll a stealth check in the tower. Okay, and you peek around the corner.
Yet more corners.
Imagine that.
Yep, you see a bridge that is about 15 feet above the water, and then you see some steps obviously heading up on both sides to get to this bridge.
All right, shall we continue mapping?
I think so.
Well, that's what we started off doing. Might as well continue our career as cartographers.
Then let's.
Hate to interrupt, but did anyone else notice the dice? What the colors get reset to black?
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that. I wonder if that's from just the significant upgraded version. I don't know,
Could be.
because I didn't do anything else. Yeah, I don't know what else would have caused that.
It's not too hard to fix. Just wanted to make sure I didn't do something in particular.
Yeah, if you guys want to mess around with that and just so you have different colors for a sec, that'd be fine.
Red is mine.
And while you guys are doing that, can everybody roll me a perception check in the tower, please? Okay.
So that obviously didn't work.
I'm just checking. Hey, Megabomb. Thanks for jumping in. I hope, yeah, I love it. And let me know what you think of the... I kind of added it a little bit more on the overlay side for my stream. But yeah, let me know what you think. And we'll have a lot of sounds going once they get into combat, which will be soon. All right, so are you guys heading up north a little bit, or where are we going?
So is this just a small bridge across the water here?
It is, and I guess Anna can almost see a little bit of the corridor over here to the northeast. But not too much of it. And I guess I'll give you a little bit of the other side as well. Yeah, it's a blast. If you haven't played on it, Megabomb, it's a lot of fun.
All right, should we go northeast or west?
I'm up for just staying on the side we're on right now. So northeast. What do you guys think?
It's fine with me.
Did you already check this door for traps?
Not yet.
Nope, not yet. Yes, and I would like to check for traps.
Can you roll an investigation check?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, Megabomb. Oh, you only own the demo. Gotcha. You do not notice anything?
Oh my.
You guys hear that?
Thanks for the
Yeah.
thanks for the follow. That was a follower alert. So I think that was Megabomb. Thanks for the follow, Megabomb.
I'm like,
So,
so,
all right.
so we don't notice anything minus the screams.
Yeah, you guys don't see the stream, so yeah, he followed.
Oh,
So
okay. Okay, good.
all right. So what's you guys jumping? Okay, up here.
Yeah, I'm peeking around the corner.
And as you do that, 1 second. You guys don't really hear it, but the door opens,
Oh shit.
and this guy pops out and sees you all and screams, "Intruders!" And it's time to roll initiative.
Alright, whoever goes first, go for them hooks at the nips.
Yeah, Megabomb, check out, if you look at my Discord channel and you'll get connected, you can look at Rob Tui's. There's a lot of folks that have full licenses,
Good bar.
Ultimate, and you can get connected with some great games. So keep looking around. All right, Barbar, you are up, buddy.
Make him wish he never had nips.
So let me know if the sounds sound
range.
too loud, too soft, just good enough, Megabomb. If you get a chance. Zigzag. There you go. And there is a delay, as you probably know. There's about 25 seconds.
Sorry, getting all 35 out of my movement.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Wow, and the first swing of the night is a crit.
Nicely
It
done.
does not trigger Rob's table, so go ahead and roll your damage. So your great axe cleaves into this guy and immediately puts him to moderate damage. Wow, nicely done. Good, I'm glad it sounds fine.
I
Thanks.
think, if I remember right, I got the extra attack at 5th level. Yep.
You do.
So, we're going to try that again.
Put him down.
And that's another hit with your great axe. and he is at heavy damage. It slices into his stomach as his scaly stomach starts oozing red, nasty, dark blood.
That's gross.
All right, one sec. And this Reaver comes out and sees Barbara and immediately takes a swing at him with her long sword that has jagged shark teeth. And she misses. And Flurvin is up.
So much for your jagged shark teeth.
Yeah, no, I hear you, Mega Bomb. It's an investment, but man, if you're going to DM it all, it's a great investment.
Flurvin's going to get a little closer to the action here.
It's a really good investment if you're going to DM.
And I think it is time for a chromatic orb against Mr. Priest.
Okay. And that's a hit. So what is your poison?
What do you guys think? Acid, cold, fire, what?
Fire seems pretty good when you're dealing with watery type things.
Yeah.
That's good thinking.
I say water. You know, the DM votes for water.
Okay, we all love you, Alan. Come on.
All right, and these fiery orbs shoot out from you and immediately put him to critical as he's patting out the fire. His hair's on fire. His chest is singed, and he's in bad shape.
Nice.
Yeah, Mega Bomb, I definitely recommend you check out Rob Tui's stream, FSH Schmo. Let me handle this guy.
Yeah, I don't see the other enemy in the combat tracker.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I may have turned her on. Only I might have done it the wrong way. 1 second. 16. Yep. Yeah, I put her to mass sensitive visibility, so it's my fault. All right. So this guy raises his hands, shouts some mumbo jumbo, and some missiles fly into Barbar. And, I can't do it from here. Oh, yeah, here we go. And, of course, I didn't target him, so Barbar gets hit with 3 magic missiles.
Priest that cast magic missiles? Really? Interesting.
Yep. And one more. All right, and I think that's all he can do. See if he has a bonus action. 1 second. Darn it, that's it. All right. So now this one steps out. All right. And she looks and attacks Enna. You don't see your names. Do you guys normally have your names on them? It's not a big deal, but I don't see them on your tokens.
I don't recall. I
Okay.
don't think so.
Well, she misses. So, Enna, you've got a Reaver right in front of you, and she missed.
I'm going to. So for my bow, do I have to put that down, or can I just like kind of sling it over my shoulder, have my arm through it?
You can drop it and then pick up your short sword.
Okay, so that's an action to drop it, but then I can use just one short sword.
Right.
Okay. Isn't that, I think, would I get an extra attack still if I put my bow down and use this short sword?
Yeah. So I'm sorry. I'm playing around with this mask because can you guys see the other two folks in the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna turn them off again, but I forget because I have the masks. I have the different layers on. That's why. So, if you just drop your bow, you pick up your short sword. That's still just one interaction. So you could still have 2 attacks with your short sword.
Okay.
You just can't. I mean, in the future, you could, if you had your 2 short swords, you could get the 2 attacks with one hand, and then still 1 with your offhand as a bonus action.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop my bow, and I'm going to try to hit her with my short sword on my main hand.
All right. And that's a miss.
Okay, let me try my offhand.
Uh-oh, and that's a
my
fumble.
Gosh.
Oh.
And it does trigger an effect. Stand by.
Oh, great. Sorry, guys, if it impacts you.
Oh, not your fault.
And Anna,
The
you...
world-shaking earthquake appears.
That's right. No, Anna, you all of a sudden feel like you just finished a marathon. You are just extremely tired. So,
How long?
we'll see. We'll see. You don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
No, you don't. So, but you still have your that was your first attack, so you still have your second attack.
Okay, I'm really gonna try to hit her this time.
Oh, and this time you hit her solidly. Very nice. So it cuts into her.
Good. She still looks healthy to me.
I didn't see any damage rolled. I just see the attack.
Okay.
Did you roll damage or?
No, not yet.
Okay,
Not
okay.
yet.
It was that telepathic damage.
Psychic damage.
That's right.
All right, very nice as it slices into her left shoulder just above her shield.
I don't see her on the.
Is she another one?
on
Hold
that
on.
tracker.
1 second. Yeah, I gotta remember. Yep. So I gotta turn the others on when they come out. All right, Tamacos. Oh, and that blast hits her. Or who are you firing at? The Reaver?
Yeah.
Okay, and it squarely in the chest. She, reels back. I will kill you with my next shot. Okay. All right, so she goes there and swings her long sword at Barbar. And she hits. And he partially resisted because he is raging. All right. She's going to go here. Uh-oh. Don't stack tokens. See, it should be this one. Hold on. She's going to go there, and she's going to swing at Darvik, of course. When there's ever a question, it's always Darvik.
Pretty much.
And it's a miss. But Darvik is up.
So, sorry to interrupt, but
Yeah.
can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
I can right now.
Because I can just barely hear the background music and Alan. Both of them keep cutting out on me. I think there's something wrong with the Discord.
Yeah, I'm not having that experience.
No. I turned down the background music a little bit on my end, but
Yeah, it's just, it keeps cutting in and out.
The background music, or?
Well, the background music and especially you, Alan. But sometimes, it'll get that metallic-y sound even when other folks are talking. So I think there's something wrong with my configuration on Discord because it's never this bad.
Do you want to try to troubleshoot it real quick and look?
Well,
see.
Alan, you're probably the most familiar with Discord. Is there something I can do to crank up the quality setting or something?
Yeah, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna look at mine. It's been a while since I've looked at them, so I'm looking at mine real quick. So on the bottom right, sorry, on I guess the bottom left next to your avatar name, you should, let me pause the music for a second, 1 sec. So you should see a little gear, the user settings.
Right.
And when you do that, let's see, if you go to voice, you're on push to talk, right?
Correct.
Okay, so let me look at that. Yeah, I'm trying to look if there's anything else you can do on your end. Because I can change the bit rates. Push to talk delay. Yeah, I'm not sure there's anything else you can do there, Deafin. If you, do you have, where it says voice connected, do you have a little I next to it? I just disconnected myself. Do you have a little I next to it?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure where I'm looking.
So right next to where it says voice connected, right above your avatar on the bottom left of Discord?
Oh, the connection info?
Yeah. Does it show that, does it show you kind of how?
It's showing me that my average ping is 51.
Okay. Yeah, mine's about 43. You can possibly click on that debug and see if, I've not tried that, but you can see if that shows anything. I'm not sure what else to do. Does that give you another screen or anything?
It does, and most of them are passing, but then I'm also apparently receiving packets from unknown sources.
Yeah, that might be something that, and I don't know if the unknown sources are the sounds. I don't think so. That might be something we're going to have to do even offline off a session because I'm not sure what to do with that. But I think I've done that before offline just to check and see if everything's working as intended. But I don't know if there's anything it shows you that you can do right there.
All right. Well, it seems a little better now. Hopefully it'll stay that way.
All right, if it gets bad, maybe if we take a break early or something, maybe I can do a quick search on... see, mine just dropped all of a sudden. Came back. So it might be a Discord issue here. I've heard some folks having trouble with Discord over the last few weeks. But, if it sounds okay right now, let's see if we can keep going.
Yeah, let's go with it. All right, thanks for your patience, guys.
No problem.
No problem.
All right, so Darvik is up, right?
Yep, let's get the music going again.
Okay.
All right, Darvik's going to fire up and inflict wounds on this Reaver 5 here.
And that's a hit.
Oh my.
Oh, and that...
Yes.
Yeah, and you can see the blood oozing out of her as she dies a nasty death. 1 second. Okay. All right. And this Reaver.
This little Reaver went wee all the way home.
Comes out. And sees Enna and decides to attack Enna. Oh, almost crits, but does not. Just hits. And this nasty shark tooth just kind of grazes you a little bit. Doesn't hurt you too bad. And Nebula is up. So So
She's gonna move, that's it. Because she doesn't.
Okay.
I already used all my actions last turn.
right.
So she's gonna get out of the way and kind of just watch from far.
Okay.
Hoping there's no shark in the water to grab her.
Oh, that's a good idea. I should spring a shark on him.
The next victim to get her num-nums.
Yeah.
I think that sound you guys are hearing is the vision. And that's a hit.
Boom.
Yeah, that, yep.
I like the sound.
And wow, the crushing wave reaver or priest goes down and says, "No, no." And he's dead.
Yes. Barbara's gonna turn on Crushing Wave Reaver 16 for his second attack.
Yes. Wow, and that's still a hit. Man. And she goes down in a heap. Man.
Yes, yes, yes.
My friends call me the wood chipper. Alright. Yeah, I can't really move without provoking an attack of opportunity, so I will pass my turn.
Flurvin.
Alrighty, now, what number is the one written by Barbar? Can't tell.
10. Yeah, Mega Bomb I got. I don't know if you're still there, but I've got Sirenscape sounds going, tabletop audio, got a bunch of chat sounds loaded that trigger off of different weapons and spells. A lot of stuff going, but it's fun.
Oh my.
Yes, and the Scorching Ray blasts into her.
This the second one's a miss.
And the second one is a miss, yes.
Oh, and the third one.
Oh, and the third one is a
Here
fumble!
comes the massive earthquake.
So on the next one, you know what, I'll have to remember that. Stand by 1 second. You know what, I'll just tell you because it'll be too hard to remember. On your next attack or spell, you get a -5 on your roll.
Oh, dang.
I'll have to... Rob probably has that. I could have pulled it off, but I'll do that next time. Hey, Lazy. What's up, Stooner? All right, Anna.
I'm going to attack the one. Well, let's see which number this one is.
That one's 14.
Try to hit 14 with my short sword.
And you hit solidly.
So what does exhaustion do? Does it
Gotcha,
is
Lazy.
it disadvantage on anything I'm doing?
It's just, for exhaustion level 1, it's only on checks.
Okay.
All right, and that is a... Let's see. Now, hold on. I don't think were you targeting? Oh, yeah, there you go. It's a miss. Yep. And was that your third? Was that your offhand? Okay, gotcha. And that is a
Yeah.
hit. Yep, you hit with the offhand. All right, Stooner, I still might...
Hey, it's something.
and it's a great use with the offhand. I think I will still try to do that charity thing, but I'll touch base with you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by, though. All right, Damakos. Excellent, and that's a hit. The blast almost crit. And she's kind of shaking her head, man. She's got a little concussion there. She's a little dazed.
Alright, see something real quick here.
All right, and Reaver 10 is just going to swing at Barbar with her axe and misses. Reaver 14 is going to swing at Darvik again and misses. And Darvik is up.
I think Darvik's going to try and return the favor.
Oh, and Darvik crits.
Oh, go, table!
With the table.
Holy crap. So, stand by.
You know it's going back to his tenfold later tonight.
Oh yeah.
So, go ahead and roll your damage. So, in addition to that, it should have done 4 times damage. So basically, what did you hit her with?
35 points of damage.
No, I know, but what was the attack?
It was inflict wounds.
So basically, I'm trying to think of what horror movie this would be from, but she basically explodes in front of you, and I think you see Nebula kind of going closer to her because all these pieces and chunks of body parts are on the ground, and so you see like something like this. Hold on. So Nebula says nom nom nom. Kind of everywhere. So yeah, that's pretty much what this one looks like. All right,
That was nice.
Reaver
That's the wood chipper for tonight.
Reaver 20 is gonna attack Enna, but I'm actually gonna make this first attack at disadvantage because she is so freaked out and disgusted.
Just wiping the blood off her eyes.
Yep.
And she misses because she's like, she doesn't know what to do. All right, Nebula is now up, and she little bonus action to lap up some of the blood.
Yeah, she's just gonna sit here and eat some knobs.
Num num, num num. All right, Barbar.
Barbar, it's like, shit, did you hear that? That's the sound of your future.
Exactly. And that's a hit. Wow, you got +7, man. And she is down. She falls down in a heap. All right.
About as close as he can get there.
I'm going to take the blood out so it doesn't... You guys don't get stacked on it.
Yeah, he about slipped.
Yeah. Lurvin.
Of course, I walked right in front of Flurban.
That's okay. He's gonna go up on the bridge there.
Take
Nice.
the high ground.
Nice little sight line.
And we're just gonna do a box standard firebolt.
I'd like to call out that we have no interest in asking questions. We're just going to kill it.
Never.
And that's a hit.
Nice.
And it slams into her.
Yeah.
Yep, little fire. Right, Anna. You got a lot of effects on you there, Anna. I see a lot of little icons there.
I know, I see that too. I'm gonna try to get her with my short sword, ×2.
Okay. It seems like some of my settings changed just a little bit because I don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a fumble. But it does not trigger the table, so you can do your next attack.
Okay.
And it's a fumble again.
Seriously?
Oh, you know what's so
All
funny
right.
funny about that is
Roll anymore.
you rolled 2 1s in a row, and on the fumble table you rolled 2 2s in a row. Wow.
Whoa.
Ah.
Seems kind of,
Broken.
Offhand?
kind of
Offhand,
lottery.
let's try this.
Oh, and that was almost a crit, but that is a hit. And minimum damage. Little scrape.
Night of extreme.
Little paper cut.
It's like torture, just little slices at a time.
Right. All right, Tamakos. Finish him or her.
Yes.
And that's a hit. Oh, and she is critical. She's like stumbles, drops down to one knee, pushes herself back up with her shark tooth sword, and sees Darvik about to cast something, and she wants to run.
All right. I'm just gonna mace it up this time. See what happens.
All right,
Face to the face.
and that's a hit.
Okay. Despite my better judgment, I'm going to try to knock her unconscious.
What?
I know. Unheard of.
Okay.
Not that it mattered anyway.
Your sword doesn't know what to do with that, so. All right, so she is going to swing again at Enna. And hits. Oh, and does max damage.
Batch.
Nebula. Max, yep.
I think you were saying batch.
Yeah, batch.
Oh, sorry, I meant max. All right, Baba.
Flanky flank.
Yep.
You guys want me to try and knock her out?
I think it's worth a try.
All right. And flanking, is that advantage or +2? I always forget.
It's advantage.
All right. Barbar is going to attempt to knock her unconscious instead of outright killing her.
Okay. And you hit. And she is unconscious. 1 second.
All right. Barbar did the dirty work. Someone else can ask her questions.
Demakos?
Oh, jeez. That always goes well. He will attempt. Let me get him a little bit closer here, if I might.
Okay, 1 sec.
It's gonna jump off the bridge.
Yeah.
Falling with style.
That's right. Okay. Let's see here. All right. So this is Demakos talking to. Wait, do we have to stabilize her first? I forget.
No, you knocked her unconscious, so you can just kind of wake her up, shake her, however you want to wake her up, so you don't have to stabilize her.
Barbar is gonna kick her in the. I guess I'll kick her in the foot. Hey, I got.
So she kind of shakes her head and kind of wipes the blood that's trailing off her mouth, and she kind of pulls out a tooth that was falling out, and she kind of looks up at you all, and she doesn't say anything. She just kind of looks around at all of you.
All right. So Demakos now is asking, what group are you part of here? Who are you and the others we've encountered in this area? What do you call yourselves, and what's your purpose here?
She says, we are part of the crushing wave, and if you know what a tsunami is, that's what you are facing throughout this entire temple. Gar Shatterkeel will destroy you if you make it that far to him.
I wasn't aware that tsunamis had teeth that fell out.
She just kind of, her smile turns into a wide grin as the blood drips between her teeth.
Is Gar Shatterkeel here?
She says, yes, Gar Shatterkeel is here, and he is much stronger than any of you.
What's the purpose of your crushing wave group? What do you hope to achieve?
If you've seen some of the activity in the Somber Hills, you'll know that a great evil is coming in the hills, and only one of the cults that you've probably already seen will survive, and the water cult is that cult, and Gar Shatterkeel is our leader. Long live Gar Shatterkeel.
Yes. Rah rah, go team. So what, you welcome this evil?
She just smiles and says, I've made my alignment.
Yeah.
These guys are complete murder
Should we
hobos. I didn't
go ahead
expect
and
them to interrogate anyone.
Let Nebula have some more num-nums?
Yeah, I suppose. I guess
Yeah.
we're done here. Is there anything else you want to tell us before we let the Panther have her way with you?
She just looks at you and says, good luck. And she kind of chuckles.
Alrighty.
Here, kitty kitty.
Meow meow.
Wow. Stand by one sec. All right. So does she take her down?
Yes.
All right. So Nebula kind of rips her apart as she dies. A very slow and agonizing death, being eaten alive by a panther. I need to come up with a panther eating sounds.
Yeah.
It's on my list for next session. Wow.
Raw and wriggling.
There are no paladins, right? There's no lawful good in this group, are there?
Yeah, there's lawful good, but lawful good has no problem with chaotic evil dying.
In that fashion, being eaten alive? Okay. All right, hold on. Let me give you guys your
The
XP.
lawful good ones were the ones who ordered it. They just happened to be there.
All right. I follow
Bearing
you.
Witness.
No, don't kill that thing that tried to murder us all.
All right, so let me unmask some of this. This party's brutal, man. Brutal. And you see kind of like some crumbling in the stone in the wall that's kind of in the east, but it looks like the passage continues, but the wall's just kind of crumbling in that area.
Checking. Are we moving on, guys, right now?
Might as well keep mapping.
Yeah, I suppose. Is everybody okay in terms of their hit points?
They're just rolling, man. They just want to keep running. I like it.
More or
Ina's,
less.
I don't know what they're coming into. I haven't.
Ina's probably the worst off, but she's not even that that bad, I wouldn't think.
Oh yeah, it's a good place for a long rest.
Well, I guess there's probably nothing left in that room that they just came out of. Maybe we should peek in there first. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's
Card
probably a good
post.
idea.
Yeah.
Unless they
Go first.
Trying to figure out what they're going to run
trapped
into.
on their way out, it should be pretty clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it unlocked? Do they leave it unlocked?
It would be unlocked because yeah, they just came through it. So yep, it is unlocked. So are you just opening it in there? Okay, one sec. All right, so as you enter this, you see an old chamber that's furnished with 6 plain wooden bunks, and there's a number of sacks of provisions, and then you see stone doors that exit to the south, and obviously the one you just went through, and that kind of that sconce on the south wall just gives some dim lighting to the room, but it looks like this is where the Reavers and perhaps even the folks you met in the last session, you think this might be where they all kind of traded off sleeping. Just looks like their bunk area.
The provisions, are they like fresh provisions or are they like ration provisions?
Just kind of stale ration provisions, but nothing really else of note that you see.
Would they be rations that we could add to our inventory, or are they going to go bad?
I would say that you can scrounge, call it 6 rations that I can put on the party sheet and that you guys can take. So stand by one sec.
Sweet.
Okay.
Never hurts to have more food.
Speaking of which,
Nope.
we should probably remove a ration since we had a long rest, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. So how about if I'll give you guys one, because there's 5 of you, so I'll just add 1 ration.
Okay.
Give me a sec. And you guys, while I'm doing that, you might look in the party inventory because actually, you know what? All this stuff that's in here is back at Riverguard Keep. So you know what? Let me do something real quick. Okay, so I just put Riverguard as it's kind of the assignment. So when I pull other stuff in here, we don't get confused. But if you remember right, that was back on the docks, I believe. Kind of on that ship.
Yeah.
Is that right? No, I'm.
Well, there was something in the armory.
That's what it was. It was the armory. I'm sorry. It was the armory. So you can still go back and get it, but I just want to make a note that's where it is. So where are the rations? All right. So we have 1, if anybody wants to grab it and put it on their sheet, that you can, but there's 1 ration now extra in there. All right. Anything else in here?
I don't think so.
Okay. As George Jefferson would say, moving on up, moving on up.
All right, guess we'll move on.
Keep getting disconnected on my sounds. Okay. Let me know if you guys ever hear the sounds or you are hearing them and then they cut out in chat if anyone's still kind of checking in over there.
Checking for traps as I reach this point.
Looks kind of crumbly around there.
And so roll an investigation check for me as I kind of show you a little bit more. Okay, and you're looking, but you're kind of gasping, you're coughing a little bit, and you don't really see anything, but you don't really think you're nearly as effective as you normally are.
Oh, I forgot I'm exhausted. Okay.
Oh, yes.
And that I don't know if you remember, Anna, but basically, if the next time you take a long rest, you will earn back 1 level of exhaustion, and you only have 1 right now.
Okay.
So again, it's really just on ability checks right now. I'm going to share a link real quick in chat, see if this works. 1 second, stand by. I don't know if this will. Yeah, that didn't work. Let me see if I can give it to you directly. Did you see that? Did that link work?
Discord chat or
I
No,
didn't see anything.
I
didn't see anything.
I dropped it right on your icon, so maybe it didn't. So hold on.
Oh.
no?
Okay, I'm gonna try one other thing real quick. Okay, so why isn't that working? I thought I could drop that in chat. But if you guys go to the notes section, and if you open, just so if you ever want to, if you look at the helpful game links, that should be shared with you.
Yep.
Yep.
And if you click on that, oh wait, is that an old link? Oh well, I'll do this again after this session. But that should have taken you directly to the conditions page on D&D Beyond. But I think they changed it, so I'll update that. But in the future, that way, instead of searching through Fantasy Grounds, you can actually look and just open up that web page right out of Fantasy Grounds. So I'll update that link in the future. But at least that way you kind of know if what the conditions are.
Yeah, they did change it.
Yeah, I think that's all it was, because I'm pretty sure that link worked before. It's actually pretty cool. You guys have looked, I think, a little bit at it, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty much just the basic SRD and basic rules right now, but it's still pretty helpful. Stooner, I think I'm just starting to play some music now, so no, I have a little really light background music going on, but I wouldn't expect you to hear it much. Thanks, Demakos.
You're welcome.
So, Stooner, I wouldn't really expect you to hear it. Yeah, and let me know if you think the Twitch chat is too much in there, Stooner, or if you like it.
Helpful.
Oh, the list?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Guys, my iPad is kind of spinning, so I don't know if the stream is bad for you guys. Hopefully not, but my iPad every once in a while does this. I might have to get out, come back in. So give me a holler if it's bad on your end. It's probably just my iPad. All right, let me get the rest of you up.
Okay, I like to check for traps as best I can.
Okay,
Can we see any further down the hallway?
you can. So let me show you that. Okay.
It's a never-ending hallway.
Wow, even at disadvantage, that's an excellent roll. So you do not notice any traps.
Cool. You guys should check if this door is unlocked, or should we just keep moving forward?
Well, do we want to...
Excellent. Yeah, it looks like it was just my iPad, Stooner.
And then explore it?
Yeah, might as well. That's what we started off doing. I think it's good to do the checking for traps. That way
Yeah.
we can make a note if we discover one that is trapped so that we come back to it. We're careful about it.
Okay.
All right, open the rest of this up.
Nebula's moving a little slow with that full belly.
Yeah, full go.
Yes, she is.
And I like to check for traps on this door as well, just in case it's a completely different room.
Okay, so go ahead and roll that. And you don't quite vomit, but you're kind of dry heaving a little bit, and you do not notice any traps, but you're not very confident.
Okay. And when I get to that corner, I like to try and peek to see if I notice anybody.
Okay. So give me a stealth check in the tower. Okay. So you see another door you can just make out around the corner to the obviously the northwest. right, so let me get that. Okay, are you going to do the same thing?
Yes. Checking for traps.
Okay, you do not notice anything. Stand by 1 second. And wait, do I have this? All of a sudden, from out of the door, you see this little square hole. You know, this little thing you didn't really notice, but you see this little section come out of the door, and you feel or you see a crossbow bolt come flying out of the door, and it misses you. As you're kind of gagging and heaving, it misses you. But as that happens, you can all roll initiative.
One question.
Yep.
How tired do you have to be in order to gag and heave?
Pretty tired, at least exhaustion level 1.
Okay, good enough.
I saw what happens when you get to exhaustion level 5.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good, MK. All right, let's see. That wasn't a very good impression. You guys knew where I was going.
Exhaustion's bad.
There you go. There's the one I remember. All right, so let's see. Let's go to the top. And believe it or not, Flurvin with a nice initiative roll is first.
And he can't see anything to attack.
He can't really see anything. He just knows that a crossbow bolt came flying out, and that's all he knows.
What to do? Is the door made of wood?
It's a stone door. And it's kind of got an iron plate that is kind of open in the middle now.
Okay, so a firebolt wouldn't set it on fire or destroy it. Got it. Well, what do you guys think? Do you want him to position on the other side? I'm not even sure if his little legs can go that far. Alright, he's gonna get behind Anna and try and take a look in the door.
Okay.
Take a little peek-see.
Yeah.
So 1 second.
So, oh wow, okay. I see a Reaver.
I was gonna say, I think you should see it. You can kind of see, basically, you can see a kind of a crossbow, and you can see the chest, and that's about all you see. But
Okay.
yes.
Because at first I saw nothing, and I thought, well, that was obviously a trap instead of a person.
Yeah, I was trying to unhide and work on different layers. So yep.
Okay, so we're looking through. You said a hole in a steel plate in an iron door.
Yep. So it's basically like a 1 foot square iron plate right in the middle of the door. So the door's not open right now, but that's what you see.
So could we aim and attack through that?
You know, I would say that you can see, so with a spell, if you're doing anything that has an attack roll, it would be at -5, because it's not complete cover, but it's pretty close. So it'd be -5 for an attack roll for ranged. Obviously, if it's a save or something, you could certainly cast a spell that requires a save.
magic missile for auto guidance, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Save sponsor rolls. Okay, yeah, we'll just magic missile it up to let him know that we're not going to take it, lying down.
All right, sounds good.
And I think we'll just do it as a first level.
All right, and you see the figure behind the door just gets knocked back and kind of shakes around. She's still there, but it looks like all three of them found their mark, of course. And then she is back, and she attacks Enna again. 1 second. And misses. And Barbar, do me a favor. You're up, but can you untarget Enna? Because when I first targeted with the Reaver, I had you... Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Okay, so is the door is still closed, right?
It is, yep. And so this is a little bit awkward, and I don't know if this is how I should do it or not, but right now I'm letting the Reaver attack, even though she's at ranged. I'm not giving her disadvantage because she's kind of behind a cover, so...
Makes sense.
Okay. And do we know if the door is actually locked or not?
You don't. She checked for traps, and as she was doing that, she kind of alerted the Reaver behind the door, so you don't know if it's unlocked yet.
It was the dry heaving that set them off.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's my vomit sound? I know Rob has it somewhere. There you go.
All right, so from here, is Barbar able to interact with the door for his turn? Or would he have to be in a spot?
I'll say that, it'd be hard for you to open it, but I'll say you can at least interact and determine if it opens. I mean, it's going to be hard for you to literally open the door because Enna's in that square, but you can always jump into Enna's square and back out too, as you know. And you won't take an attack of opportunity because she can't swing. You're not going to be in melee range because the door's shut.
And how big was the hole you said? It was like
It's 1 square foot.
1 square foot. Okay. Barbar could... I don't know if that's even doable, but that's probably big enough to poke a javelin through, isn't it?
I'll let you do that. I'd probably have you do it at like maybe -2. But yeah, you could do that.
Okay. Well, let's give that a try. Well, of course, that's going to involve dropping the axe, which means I'm going to have to take a turn to pick it up later. Or not a turn, but an action, right?
Exactly. It'll take your interaction later to pick it up.
Okay. Well, might as well go for it. Why not? So he's going to drop the great axe and try to poke her with the javelin through the 1 square foot hole, and I will do a -2 for the attack, right?
Yep. Sounds good.
All right.
And that still hits. I don't know if you did do the -2. It hits. Yep. Good hit. Oh, and you see her, you kind of have a hard time getting your javelin back. It's impaled in her chest so hard. But you see her go down on the other side of the door, and you hear the thump of the body.
Yes. All right.
Do you hear anybody rushing around behind it?
I'm going to open up just straight back for now, so give me 1 second, because, Enna would be able to at least see straight back.
Guys, I forgot to pick up my bow before you head it this way.
That's not good.
No,
And
it's
I'll-
not.
And I'll show a little bit more. So 1 second. So you also see this person. You can kind of just make her out at the foot of the bed there, getting ready to do whatever she's going to do, but it looks like she's just kind of getting up out of her bed and got her stuff on, but hasn't made it anywhere yet.
I guess it's time to get the door open.
I agree.
Does the door open in or out?
Stand by 1 second. It opens in. So it opens like this way. So it kind of opens in into the, I guess, to the right.
Are we still in combat order?
Yeah,
Okay, so Demakos would have to
right.
open it.
So,
Okay.
Demakos, are you a Gumby arms or are you a door opening type?
If it's locked, he'd probably be more on the Gumby arm side of things.
Well, we don't know if it's locked.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how he's gonna open it though in the square.
I think Alan was saying you could jump into her square, and if the door's unlocked, push it open and then jump to the side.
I mean, you can always like occupy someone's square as part of your movement, then do the interaction and then move. You just can't end your turn in a friendly square.
Okay.
And you don't have to like land honor if that's what you want to do. You can tell me, and I can tell you what happens.
All right. So how about I move here, and with the understanding that I'm actually taking another 5 feet to her square, trying to open the door, and then stepping back to where I am. That should be a total of, I don't know what that would be actually. I did 10 to get here.
It'd be 25
I think that's as far as he can move. So.
or 20. Let's
That's
see. Okay. So as you do that, you are able to open the door. So the door does open. I don't know if I should.
Excelente. And yeah, that's probably about it. Because you said that was an action, right?
Well, interacting with the door is your action. You still have an action left. I mean, that's just an interaction to open. I'll just call that an interaction.
So then I guess you said that was 20?
Yeah, you have 5 more feet if you have
You
25.
have line of sight already, don't you?
I don't know if I have line of sight with
If you target her, we can
Dynamite.
kind of look at it and we can see what it, and I can tell you what I think. So again, I mean, is it an attack spell? If it's an attack spell, I'll give you minus. I guess I'm going to give you -5 because you have 2. You know, you kind of have your players. You have the door there, so I'm going to say you can see it, but it'd be a pretty hard. If it requires an attack roll, it'll be at -5.
okay.
Now, one other thing. I'm sorry. I mean, again, I don't know how you really, since all this is happening in real time. If you pushed open the door and saw her, you would really have a clear shot, and then you could step back to end your turn. So you could do, you know what I mean? You could do either one, but that probably is more likely what you'd do. But you tell me.
Yeah, I mean, if I have that as an option, I just, since I'd be in the same square, I didn't know how that would work with trying to launch a spell while occupying the same space.
Yeah, you can do that because you can even get into someone's space, do a melee attack, and then jump back out. So that's fine.
Okay, well, let's go that route. And so you're saying in that case, I would not have the -5?
You have nothing, no minuses. Nope, just a straight shot.
Ooh, my. Okay. And is it okay to do that from this square? So we're not.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Well, that is what I shall do then. We will pretend like I am still in the same square as Inna.
Okay.
And I'm going to rip one of these off, hopefully.
And the agonizing blast misses. It goes slamming into her bed.
All for naught. Okay, and then he will move back to the square he's in right now to
Okay.
finish out his turn.
All right.
There's another Reaver in there.
Okay, 1 second. So you see this guy jump out from kind of behind the door that you hadn't seen him, and stand by 1 second. Oh, that's interesting, but I'm trying to see if he has something more fun to cast here. Yeah, he does. So he raises his arms and 15-foot cube, so about 10. Stand by 1 second. He's got a target. And he speaks in tongues and raises both arms, throws them towards you, and two of you are thrown back as this enormous thunder rolls and rumbles under your feet. And after he does that, he's going to step back a little bit further. Let's see. To there. All right, so we are at, let's see, Reaver 2. Going to step forward in this square, and she fires a crossbow at Enna. And she hits. Oh, and Enna is critical.
Oh my.
And she's going to step back. Here. And Enna, you're up. Enna, you have 1 hit point.
That makes sense to stand out of line of fire now.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's in... you guys don't need to heal them. They'll be fine. Stooner, if you're there, don't worry about healing them. I think they'll be just fine. This shouldn't be that hard a battle for them, I don't think. It'll do them good to have a little scare.
I'm not sure if I have any healing potions. Let me check.
Looks like you have 2, at least in the inventory sheet. You have a potion of greater healing, it looks like, and then 2 potions of healing. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I see that now. Okay.
So do we have those coded on your sheet? I'm going to look.
I have cure wounds.
So you have...
Did I just target myself?
Well, you have a healing potion. So let me take off that weak healing potion, which I think was from like one of our original adventures. 1 second. So you've got a normal healing potion, which is 2d4 plus 2. If you want to use the greater healing potion, I can code it real quick and put it on you. Let me know. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll use the greater.
Okay, stand by.
Change my
I
mode.
think she has that spell too for cure wounds.
She does. I didn't know if she was trying to take a potion, or she can certainly use the spell cure wounds if she wants.
I'll do the greater I think I'm going to try the greater.
Okay, do you guys remember, is that 4d4 plus 4? I'm going to look it up, but...
Don't remember.
Okay, 1
I
sec.
don't know.
Stand by. If anybody's in chat and knows that offhand, I should know this, but I just don't remember. I'm going to look it up real quick. Why can't I find that? I want to say it's 4d4. You know what? I'm going to do this real quick. Oh, I know where I can find it. Quickly. Yep, 44 plus 4. Good. What's that? All right, and so you should see them both now. So just go ahead and make sure you target yourself. And once you target yourself, just click on the red plus next to Greater Healing Potion.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. Nice, not bad. 14 points back.
That'll work.
Better than being on the brink of death.
Yeah, exactly. All right, and that's your action. You still have if you have any, you have a bonus action. Okay, Darvik is up.
All right, Darvik is going to. Let's see how many. They have?
Hey, Sooner, if you're there, let me know. Okay, that's all for you tonight. Yep, sounds great. Have a good night, Sooner. I'm sorry if I missed that, but have a good night, man.
He's going to cast Cure Wounds as a second level spell.
Okay. Excellent, and she got 15 back, so Anna's only 10 down now.
Thank you. And I also removed the Greater Healing Potion from my inventory.
Excellent, thank you.
Now,
Welcome.
the spiritual weapon summoning has a range of 60 feet. I'm assuming I cannot summon it around corners or through doors.
Well, I think wherever I mean, we can look at the spell, but if you can see, I assume as long as it's in your line of sight, you could. So, like, where are you, Darvik? Yeah, so since you can't see in the room, you couldn't, right? Right from where you are, at least.
Okay.
But I mean, if you could certainly move, and then I'm just trying to look and see if it shows anything. Yeah, it's interesting. It doesn't really, but I would think you'd have to see. Otherwise, what are you swinging at? You wouldn't know what you're.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so what if I moved into Flurvin's Demakos we were talking about earlier, cast the spell and then moved out?
So into Flurvin's, because that's going to be 10 feet to get through Demakos, 10 feet to get to Flurvin, and then 5 more feet to get on the other side of Flurvin. So, were you against the wall underneath Enna, or have you only moved 10 or 15?
I was up against the wall, so that would be.
So yeah, you've moved 15. So yeah, you couldn't really. Let's see. I guess you could go 30, but you'd have to end your turn right in front of the door. Yeah, exactly. You could do that.
I'll go there. All right, I'll go there then.
Okay.
And then cast spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
That's right.
I don't care what the sound is. That's what it should be.
Okay, and I'm actually going to cast it next to that shiver dude.
Shiver me timbers.
Okay.
Aye.
Kind of like right there.
Kind of like right there, because kind of like we're going to smack him upside.
Smacky, smacky.
Or not.
Oh, fumble.
Really not. Son of a hobo.
Wait a second. Is this a good one? I'm trying to look and see if this is actually a positive fumble. Your target.
Takes 500 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, are you kidding me? 1 second.
You might have Rob to think.
Yeah, so that one-eyed So that crushing Reaver here just took 3 points of cold damage as she shivers, as this one-eye shiver just let out a blast of cold energy that sunk into her and damaged her by 3 points.
That's awesome.
I fumbled so hard that it helped us.
I don't know, man. The gods, something happened. All right.
Oh my god, there's somebody else in the room too.
What are you talking about?
Well, I just passed my turn and it's not going to anybody. On the combat tracker, so somebody else is lurking out there.
Oh, that was my fault. I should have passed it quicker. All right, Nebula.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna hang out with me to make sure I'm okay.
That's, yeah, good call.
There you go.
All right, Flurvin.
What do you think, guys? Should Gumby Arms charge in there? Get his ass knocked off? Actually, I think he'll go there and try and scout out the east part of the room.
Okay, stand by.
Say, if he gets his ass knocked off, he just mold a new one out of clay.
There you go. Gumby.
Trying to give you what you can kind of see through the door. I'll give you a little bit more. Stand by 1 sec. There we go.
So that thing...
Actually, Darvik's going to see more too, so go ahead. I'm going to open it up because you guys are all in the doors. You can see more. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to say you can see at least that much. That thing what? I'm sorry.
Now I see what it is. It looks... The thing on the south wall looks like a bed, right?
Yes. Yep.
So if you were to go to the other side of it and duck, it wouldn't provide a whole lot of cover.
No, I mean, if you go down and you say you almost duck or kind of fall prone, I'd probably say at least -2. But it'd give you some cover.
Now, let's see. I moved, what, 5 feet to get here?
I think so. Yeah, that's right.
He's going to go peeking around the corner.
Stand by.
Your hunch may be... Oh, shit!
Son of a motherless
Oh
god. Okay.
my god.
Well, since I would have seen them before I got to this point,
You can at least. I mean, that's fine.
I
Yep.
will stop right there.
Absolutely.
This might be a battle for haste.
It just might turn into one, yeah.
It's been a pretty good one. Pretty good battle here. Oh, voice disconnected. Come on, man.
But for now, I'm going to target that. I think that is that a Dark Tide Knight?
Yes.
Oh my. Oh my. This is turning bad awfully fast. Okay. I guess I'll just Scorching Ray him in the face.
Okay. and it misses.
Ow.
Second one hits,
Nice.
slams into him. And the next one's a crit. And so as
Table got triggered.
as that last one hits him, it lifts him up into the air, and he flies 10 feet up in the air, takes another one of bludgeoning damage, and hold on one second. But he also is knocked prone and he's on the ground right now
Nice.
in a ball.
Likey. All right, Barbar.
Guess the question is, should
That was
Barbar-
nice.
No, I think he's gonna go in the room.
Yeah, that's probably the right call.
I'm going to.
That was nice.
Let's see here. So it's going to take what 10 to get past Darvik, right?
Yep.
So that's really 10.
Well, it's going to be 5 to get into Darvik, 10 to move through him, so it's actually 15 instead of 10 to get there.
Okay. So that's 15. I
Yeah.
should have 20 left. Let's see.
You can make it to the shiver.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea. So he's going to go up here. Actually, before he did any of this stuff, he picked up his battle axe, his great axe.
That's fine.
And I want to tick another rage. It's technically still on me as the ability, but I need to tick off another one.
Okay.
Relay contemplating frenzy. That'd be 3 hits. Yeah, I'll hold off for this round and just stick with the rage.
Okay.
Target the one-eyed shiver.
And it hits. Oh, and you do 10 points of damage, so that battle axe crushes into the side of his bearded face.
Alright. Going to swing again.
Okay.
Shave and a haircut.
Oh, and that hits as well. And that hits him into the left kneecap and puts him into critical condition.
Excellente. And I think that expends everything I can do.
Okay. That's good, though. Demacos.
Oh, Demacos. One moment.
Birds chirping in the dungeon. Let's get something else in here. There we go.
Might be time to try out a fancy new ability.
Cool. Oh,
I know this can't affect the ones inside the room, but maybe like that, I guess, to show. I don't know. I mean, I'm
it's-
just trying to.
that's fine. I mean, we know whatever it is, we can. I mean, you're going to get those two, so you don't have to keep that. What is it?
Fireball.
Okay, then yeah, go ahead and just target them both and cast away. Sorry for drinking in your ear, guys. And go ahead and roll. One of them succeeded and one of them failed.
Jeez.
Nice. And did you kill them both? The Dark Titanite erupts in flames and he's dead. And the Crushing Wave Reaver
Still
Looks like she took 13, so yeah, she's in bad shape. She's patting out, the flames, and her little midriff there is now a scorched mass of black flesh.
I'm trying to see here with my temp hit points if they increased at level 5 or not.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm not even quite sure. Let me see here real quick.
What's your patron? The Fiend or the Great Old One?
The Fiend. Should be Dark One's Blessing, but I'm trying to look it up and I can't find it.
So here it is. Starting at first level, you gain equal to your Charisma modifier plus your Warlock level. So whatever your Charisma modifier is plus 5.
Charisma modifier
is 4.
Is plus 4, so 9.
Yep.
Sweet.
Very nice. All right, so this guy. So 1 second. What does this do? Okay, so he's going to swing a dagger at you. So 1 second. So he targets you. He swings this dagger. He hits. And the dagger does a couple points of damage, but in addition, you feel this extreme wave of cold pass through you and does another 9 points. And then you see
He disappeared.
little misty, little steppy step. And now the Reaver swings at Barbar and misses. So Enna is up.
Okay, I'm just going to move, but I like to give my 2 actions to Nebula.
Okay.
So should I go ahead and move Nebula and do those actions now, or wait till it's her turn?
Trying to remember how that works, to be honest. I think it's on her turn, and I'll look that up for next time. But actually, she hasn't rolled initiative, so I guess go ahead and do it on your turn, because right now she's sharing your initiative. So I'll look that up before next session.
Okay.
Okay.
And she's going to try and bite him first.
Okay.
Still hungry.
You might have to move it to Nebula.
Okay.
To make sure that it's showing the attack from her. So there you go. And now target him. There you go. And she hits. Oh, and wow, the one-eyed shiver is down. Really? Oh,
Yeah,
did he get
he's on
blasted?
critical.
Yeah, that's right. Nicely done. She chomps him away. Very nice.
And she's
Nice.
gonna eat whatever's there.
Jeez. That's what she does.
Yeah.
Well, it's already chilled.
So I guess that would be Darvik's turn then?
Yeah, it's not just
There's the blood spot.
Oh, sorry. Here we go. Yep. Let's get it to Darvik. 1 sec. There we go.
Well, I think. Okay, so we'll move the spiritual hammer. So how far did it go?
Is it 30 feet?
It says 20 feet.
Okay.
And I'm guessing a spiritual hammer couldn't take advantage of flanking, could it?
They can't. That's correct.
Darn it! Okay, can we move it 1 square south and to the west?
Yeah, I think you can move it, but I can move it if you can't. But I think you can do it.
Okay. All right, there we go. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no problem. Cool.
And we'll have it take a swing.
Oh, it's a miss.
Son of a- And Darvik's gonna scoot around this side. Do a regular old mace attack.
Okay. Oh, and that's a hit. Oh, and that crushes her with 1 blow. She's down. And Nebula, I think, yeah, she's still chomping.
Nicely done.
Flurvin.
Yes. She was starving.
After that big meal.
That was a long walk to get to this room.
All 50 feet, yeah.
That's right.
And that's as far as Flurvin's little legs will take him.
Okay, let me unmask while the next person does whatever.
Go, Gump, go.
Be careful.
Where's Pokey when you need him? Okay, so I guess that's that then. He doesn't see anything.
All right.
All right, Barbara.
Barbara's gonna take a swing at the Reaver here.
Okay. And that's a hit. All right, does heavy damage to her as it smashes into her. Second one's a hit as well. And puts her in a critical. Tamakus. Oh, and that's a hit. Oh, and she goes down with max damage from the
Nice.
Scorching Ray.
Dirt nap.
All right, guys. So if you don't mind, let's do this. I know we just finished. Let's take a quick break so I can put the kids down. Let's just go ahead and take 10. It's a good time to take 10, and we'll be back and get whichever you need and be back in 10.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, thanks, guys. All right, stream. I'll be back shortly, but I got to put the kids down. Let me put a little quick timer on here. 0, 10, start. All right, we'll be back shortly. All right, stream, I'm back. Had to get the kids down. So just do that real quick. Back. So let me turn the stream back on, even though we're not ready quite yet. Because anybody that is in or jumps in late or even just checks in for a few minutes, love to know your thoughts on the stream. I added the Twitch chat. And the Discord voice has always been there, but looks a little bit different. I'm using Strexum, their beta, so I like it. And so I've got a little bit more bells and whistles than normal. I don't really have a really busy stream. I try to keep it relatively minimal, but always love to know if there's any feedback. People like it, dislike it. So if anyone is there and feels like opining, feel free. Oh, Urash and Cheese Balls. Good to see you guys. Thanks for dropping in. All right, let me see what they're going to get out of this. So I'll give them their XP. Do they have any? Hey, J-Dog. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Very much appreciate that. Finally getting my alerts going and working. Wow, they probably should have given them a little bit more in this, but I guess oh well, they got him down quick. All right, so let me give them their XP here. Nope. Here. So we'll do that while we're waiting for everybody. XP, there we go. Put this in there, boom, award, there we go. Then if they search, they're going to get some more stuff. Yeah, I didn't play that as well as I could have. I could have done a little more role-playing on that, but that's all right. That's all right. There's plenty of more adventure left. Potion. Oh, 2 potions of greater healing. Wow, that's nice. Hello?
Hello.
Ah, there we go. I saw somebody check they were back.
Yeah, it's me. I'll be back in a moment.
No problem. Yeah, those first almost 2 hours flew by.
Yeah, it did go quick.
Oh, J-Dog, nice. Nice. I haven't really watched anything. I'll have to check it out when I'm done streaming. Let me know if you have any opinion on the stream. I added some things, kind of have that little Twitch chat section, the Discord voice. I made it look like it was part of the chat feature in Fantasy Grounds by just doing some cutting and copying some things over. But anyway, let me know if you like, dislike, what have you. But let me know if there's any draft surprises, man. I'll have to look at that after. All right, we got 2 back.
Yep.
You guys are halfway, well, I guess kind of halfway to level 6, but you got about 7,000 or 6,300 left, something like that?
Yeah, we're halfway overall.
Yeah, J-Dog, I appreciate it, yeah. Appreciate the first time. I know you probably haven't seen my stream, but I'm just curious if you have any thoughts on how it looks. Thanks. Excellent, guys. So yeah, we'll jump back in. I went ahead and gave you guys your XP. So you got 1,700 as a party, and I'll give you a little more description and open up the rest of the room now that the combat's over. So 1 second.
And before we move on,
Oh, you cut out.
run back to pick I dropped during our last encounter.
Oh, excellent through
picked it back
Dave.
up.
Dave's awesome. Digital Dungeon Matcher. Yeah, go ahead. You can certainly do that before we leave the area. Yeah, Digital Dungeon Master is awesome. I love Dave. I love the beard man, the beard products. So as you guys kind of look in the room, it's a bunk room and it looks like it's a guard post. So you think you just took out some of the major guards in the area. And you've already seen those stone doors and the iron plates, kind of this, there's a rickety table in the middle, and there's a number of bunks here as well. And you guys also think the one-eyed shiver guy looks like he might have been someone that was, you think he might have been pretty high up in this this place. He looks, he's wearing enough garb and kind of his regalia makes him look a little bit different than some of the other folks.
Not that we bothered asking him.
Well, I think we got to.
Cool, thanks, J-Dog.
What's left of him? Might have to check Nebula's innards.
Nice.
Yeah, so Nebula comes up, and with what's left of him, you actually do find on him, you see a pouch that contains 30 gold pieces, 12 platinum pieces, 4 garnets, and 2 potions with some red liquid in them. So let me put that in the inventory.
Could be healing potions, could be red acid.
Could be blood.
So remember, everything that's blank under the assignment is what you currently have in the party's inventory. Everything else is still over at Riverguard. Yeah, J-Dog, I don't know if you saw, but starting next Wednesday,
Swing back around.
Rob and Schmo and Dave
Get our wagon and
are
load
going to
up.
be doing the Tales of the Yawning Portal. And
Maybe tracking down the
Doug
overhaul.
Davison, the president of Smiteworks, is
Yeah,
going to
I definitely
DM
have
the
to go
first...
back and fight that thing.
What's the Son of the Lost Citadel? I'm sorry, I can't think of the first one.
What do you
Sunless
guys think,
Citadel.
how much time has
Can't wait for that.
passed, by the way, since we've started?
I better get back to the game. So since we started our session, I would say it was kind of mid-afternoon, around 2:00. I'm going to say it's still, you haven't been here that long. I'm going to say it's about 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Yeah, that's going to be cool, J-Dog. So it's about 4 p.m. Yeah, Sunless. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we try to do a short rest? Can you roll hit die in short rest?
You can. Yep.
You think that'd be something?
God, you guys are really
We can't take a long rest though.
really
know.
cutting out. Like, I didn't hear half of what Demakos just said, but
Well, I was just kind of pitching the idea of whether or not we should take a short rest.
gotcha.
First thing, Flirtman would like to scoot around the corner and make sure there's nobody else around.
Yep, no problem. So you just see another hallway and obviously the door that the others were trying to sneak around. Yeah, exactly. Comcast. That's what I have.
Stone doors with iron, are they lockable from the inside?
They are actually. So in opposition to the other doors that were locked on the outside, these look like they were literally had the same kind of mechanism, but from the inside. Thanks, Jada. Say again.
Like a bar across the door?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's almost like a linchpin that can kind of lock the door tight from inside. So it looks like, again, kind of a guard post that if they wanted to kind of lock themselves in there, they could.
Sounds like a good place to take a short rest to me.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
J-Dog. Comcast, I mean, I've got 100 down and like
Yep.
20 up, but doesn't always, like, as you know, that's same as me. It's the only, I'm sorry, what am I saying? I have TDS. I don't have Comcast. I have Comcast at the office. I'm an idiot. I've got TDS cable here, and it works all right. It's not
so
bad.
let's see here. If Inna wants to lock that door, Barbar will head up here and lock this door.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think we can get rid of the spiritual weapon.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I'd remove Barbar's rage, and since last time I was given that little button, I can do it myself.
Okay. So you kind of lock yourselves in.
Damn it. I don't know why I keep doing this.
What's wrong?
I just can't get Barbar's to, like, I can't get Barbar to take the focus to target himself. Demakos keeps doing it.
Oh, you know what? I think there's got to be a trick to doing that somebody told me, and I can't think of what it is. Like if you...
Well, the trick I've seen is if you click on the character you want to do it, then...
Yes, I think that's
Yeah.
exactly it. If you click on him and you see the outline around him when you do that. and that should
yeah,
do
I
it.
do. That's what I usually do, and it usually works. But for some reason, it is just not doing it today.
Okay, well let me do this. Hold on. I'm gonna move it up to Barbara. It's just easier. So now that you have them, it should.
No, that did it.
Yeah, because I just moved it in the combat tracker.
Okay, cool.
Hey J-Dog, I don't know if you're around Saturday night. I'm going to be running the Haunt 5 p.m. Mountain Time, and I might do a little charity kind of stream. I'll send around some information later on that. I don't know if you're in my Discord, but if you type !Discord, you'll have an invite to my channel.
Take care of it.
So if you're interested in watching that, the Haunt is really cool. It's a lot of fun. All right, guys. So are we ready for the short rest? Anything else you want to do?
I don't think so.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
So let's do this. Anna, do me a favor. Roll a d20 in the tower. All right. So it passes uneventfully. Anything? Were there any other spells you guys wanted to do before I go ahead and hit apply? I should have asked that first, but.
Nope.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hit the short rest one sec. All right. So go ahead, and whoever wants to throw hit die, throw away.
Okay.
And remember, Nebula doesn't need it now, but if she ever does, don't forget she does have hit dice.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I added those to her. You hadn't seen them before, so those are new.
Cool. Thank you.
That's awesome, J-Dog. That's great that you game around your dining room table.
Spell levels.
That's sweet.
Flirting get back.
Love that. Now stand by. Flurvin, I just want to look at when you did your arcane recovery last. Yeah, you're good. You haven't done it. No, I have a little tick mark that you did it on the day before, but you haven't done it since. So if you want to go ahead and do it now, you can.
All right.
So many things to track. Got a little Excel spreadsheet for the time. All right, so everybody, full healing. Is everybody at full heal? Yeah? Nice.
Yes.
And Tamakos, you do keep your 9 temp, right? I always forget. Is it a long rest you lose them?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the long rest. I think after the last time, I finally committed to memory.
No, I think you're right. That's nice. Old high school buddies. I love that. So, and I don't, unfortunately, you don't lose your exhaustion until the long rest, which is why it's still on you.
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't want to make sure you knew. All right, so you guys are making your way through and clearing out this little temple here. So where to next?
Shall we keep mapping it?
We shall.
Yes.
Barbar's going to unlock the door right that he's next to and head out into that hallway.
Okay. Should do that. There you go. So you see a door at the very end of this hallway.
Oh, cool. We don't actually have to branch off in different... We don't have branching directions here. That's nice.
Yeah, that's true. See what they're running into, J-Dog. Gargoyle Fountain. I haven't looked at this too much. Ooh, 2 Nothics behind the broken columns.
And I like to check this door for traps. Please.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check in the tower. All right, and you're still not feeling yourself at all, but you don't notice any traps.
Okay, and can I check to see if it's unlocked?
Yes, you can. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it is not locked.
Okay. The door's not locked, guys.
Shall we peek around this corner to the... Is it the west?
Yeesh.
Okay. So you see more water. Oh, let me open this whole thing up. There we go. Trying to read ahead a little bit.
It looks like at least on this side of the bridge we've mapped it all.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
generally things get harder further away from the entry point, so maybe we should move back and start clearing the rooms that we've already passed.
It's probably a good idea.
Oh man, but I just put the combat on there, J-Dog. No, that's probably good. That's smart. Yeah, Barbar's trying to walk through walls there, man.
He's a rough, tough barbarian.
We haven't been shooting much range tonight, we haven't been shooting much ranged weapons tonight, have we?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't shoot it once.
Okay, I was going to say, normally we have the whole ammunition thing, but I didn't think you had tonight.
We're gonna head back to that door that was locked from the outside.
What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Might as
for
well.
sure. I think that was the first one we came across, I think.
So J-Dog, while I'm doing this and moving this, I love Dave's DM style, man. He's such a good storyteller. That's where I really want to improve. I'm not very good at that yet, but I sure take inspiration from him. He just seems to tell a story rather than, focus on it's a hit, it's this, He's really good. All right, a lot of movement here. Thanks, J-Dog. I appreciate that. I've been jumping into Fantasy Grounds,
Since it's
been
locked from the
DMing
outside,
DMing for the last years,
I think
so that's
already
not very
set
long,
up traps.
but I'm having a great
Barbar
time.
could just unlock it. I'm assuming. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean bust the door down.
Yeah, he could. Let me open the door again. Stand by one sec. Or open. Let me look at this one more time.
This is locked from the outside.
Oh, right. This is the one that's locked from the outside. So absolutely, yeah, you can just pull off the chain in the pin and open it. Absolutely.
All right, we're going off the chain.
Does that sound good to you guys? Just go ahead and do it up.
Yep.
Everybody ready for a brawl?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. You're right.
Let's do it. All right. Barbar is going to pull the lynch pin
Okay.
free and crack the door open to see what he sees, or open it up.
All right. And you open it up, and you can tell that it looks like it serves as a prison. So, which kind of makes sense to you, given the locks were all on the outside. Now that you look in it, it makes a lot of sense. You see a half a dozen straw pallets covered by threadbare blankets that are spread on the floor, and you see a cask of water that leans against one wall. A dark slit-like window looks out to the west, so in that little point to the west corner over here.
That's interesting.
Wonder if we should go over there and peek out the window to see what we see.
I think so.
Okay.
And Barbar is peeking.
Kind of see what looks like might be a similar slit on the building just across the river, but you can kind of make out it looks like, again, this is just overlooking the river. Oh, that sounds
Alright.
fun, J-Dog. That sounds really cool.
Should we do any checks in here to see if there's anything else of note? I mean, I know it's a prison, so there's probably not too many valuable things, but probably worth a cursory glance.
Yeah, let's do some investigation checks.
Sure, you guys can roll. Whoever wants to investigate can roll in the tower. I don't like to let them roll all the time, J-Dog, but every once in a while, even though there's nothing here, I don't want them to get complacent. So sometimes I hand wave it, but for now I'm making them roll. So you guys look through it and you think you spend a fair amount of time and you really don't see anything else. It literally looks like it's just a prison, and other than kind of the blankets and this barrel of water, that's all you see.
All right. Well, you guys want to head up to the next room?
Oh wow, level 1 to epic levels. That's awesome.
Yeah, and the way this thing is built, it looks like it was once a fortress with the arrow slits across the river for.
Yeah, there's one guy here that metagames a little bit that I'm going to need to start
Is there any indication
penalizing him just a little bit, just to.
what kind of fortress or who might have been here before it started collapsing?
Let's see. Well, I would say that Barbar, given you are a mountain dwarf, I mean, you certainly remember hearing, rumors of ancient dwarven civilizations that were carved underneath, the mountains and underneath the Sombra Hills. So, the stone cutting in this temple definitely looks like it's ancient dwarven to you, but that's about all you know.
Neat.
Cool.
I'm going to see if I can silence that real quick. I don't know what we must have had something that there's, I think where it says a dark slit window, I think our chat sounds picked up wind. So give me 1 second. We got all these chat sounds that Rob 2 and I have worked on that trigger off of everything. So it's so funny half the time. I'm trying to think what just triggered that. All right. Where the heck is Demaco? Oh, there we go. Little zigzag. I like it.
Yeah, walk through the room.
Well, and what do we think about checking out this bridge?
Well, I mean, similar to what you said, I don't know if that would be considered being further away from where we started or not, but I guess it just depends on how you look at it. If crossing the bridge is
Took a
going
year around the
deeper
table
into
here at home. Wow, that's awesome.
the web or whatever.
Well, and Flurvin would like to investigate the area. A little metagaming here. This is where Alan asked us to do a perception check. So Flurvin's the hair on the back of his neck stood up when the DM said that from afar.
Okay, so I mean, you guys see this? There's this big stone bridge that spans the canal, and it's a beautiful archway underneath it that you kind of can't see from above, but kind of underneath the bridge you can see from where you stand. And the bridge has a low stone balustrade, and its weathered sides are carved with the images of dwarven battles. You see a single torch burns at the apex at the very top of the bridge. Oh man, J-Dog, you were in that? I didn't realize that. I wanted to play that. That looked a lot of fun, a lot of role playing. But other than that, you don't notice anything else. Let me open a little bit more of the water area because you guys can see the rest of this now. So you can see again those little green sconces, give a little bit of dim illumination to the area. I'm going to lull them into, probably not this session because we'll end it, but at 10 Mountain Time. But I'm going to lull them into a little false sense and hit them with something out of the water next session, octopus or something. You guys still there?
Yeah, just thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure.
Kind of.
Oh, you played the daughter. That's cool, J-Dog. That's
Flurvin's
very
gonna
cool.
take a quick detour back to figure out what else is on the south end of that river guarding section.
I keep saying your name too. It's funny. I think you're the only one in chat, and I keep saying, "Hey, J-Dog," like there are other people that are talking right now. All right. Okay. So yeah, let me open that up. Roll a d20 for me in the tower, Darvik. Okay. So yeah, and I'll open a little bit more up too, because you can kind of see the rest of this area. So stand by. Never split the party, man. He's taking his life in his own hands, just kind of out there on his own. Give me a let's see, what you have a torch? Is that what you have right now?
Mm-hmm.
10, 15, 20. Give me a perception check in the tower. Undead fish, exactly. All right, so you can't quite tell because it's just on the outside of your vision, but you think, oh, get rid of that, 1 sec. You think just around the bend here, you think you can just make out that there might be kind of a little landing area, kind of similar to where you are, like a little area that you could climb up on, but you just can't really see. It's just on the outside of your vision.
Okay.
And I'll open a little bit more over here, but not much more. You can't see much more.
Okay, Darvik's gonna hop back and let everybody know what he sees.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good.
So, what do you guys think? We got 3 directions to go in now. Which one do we want to pick?
Maybe we should head for that door, see what's in there.
Where Barbara
Where
is?
Barbara's, yeah.
Okay, let's do that then.
I'm kind of the mind. I mean, I know we wouldn't probably have a map as actual characters exploring, but it seems vast and the Cyberon is about to be fully discovered, which makes me think that there's more to the story on the left side that would, go further down into the depths.
Okay, so we'll stay on the right first.
I could be completely wrong, but if I am, you can all
We'll find
Call
out
me a
one way or the
jackass.
other.
right.
Flurvin reminds Damakos that he's on a half square.
Thank you, Flurvin.
He has a movement pending for a while.
Oh, he does? Who does?
Demakos.
Oh, there's nothing. I can't see anything, so I don't
Oh.
see it. So it's probably because it's so small. I didn't notice.
That's where he was headed, so that was it.
Yep, I just didn't see it. I'm going to give him a creaking door sound here.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're just
thanks,
talking-
J-Dog.
We
I
know
don't-
that she checked all
I don't know if I
doors
can click on
for
that while I'm
traps.
playing, but I'll
She's thinking
play it back
she
and
checked
find
to
it.
see if it was locked. Barbar would like to see if he can
Yeah, now that I have that, I'll...
swing it open.
Or if you want to throw that, if you want to PM me, if you join my Discord, you can throw that into my PM too. So you want to swing it open?
Yes, thanks. Just go all out.
Let's do it.
Yep, swing her open.
Nice.
All right, here we go. So you open it up. Actually, you see more. Hold on. It's. I'm going to read this to you and then open it a little bit more because it's a little difficult to kind of explain. But it's a huge room, and the masonry around here, the stone is crumbling, and you see a big dry pit in the middle of the floor that's ringed by a 5-foot walkway. So this pit, you can kind of see how it slopes down. It almost looks raised, but it's actually a pit that looks like it's, I mean, you can't really tell yet, but it looks like it's probably pretty deep. Yeah, I saw that, Jade. I got that now, so I will go back and look at it.
I'm guessing we don't see any steps that lead down the pit.
I always drag the whole map. You don't, so stand by. Let me open it a little bit, because you can kind of see around it since it is sunken. So that's kind of what it looks like. It's kind of crumbling in the southwest corner. But you don't see, at least from where you are, you don't see any any walkways or anything.
All right. You guys want to go in and tiptoe around this thing, see what's up on the north side?
Yeah.
Or we could go through the door to the north.
That one, yeah, we could. We just have to. When I checked for traps on that one, it made me want to throw up. So.
Well, that might have just been your exhaustion.
Yeah, I think that's what was going on there.
Yeah, I just didn't know if I really got a full check for traps.
Oh, can you check again?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, I like to check for traps again on this door.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your check. And you do not notice anything.
Okay, good. And is it unlocked?
It is unlocked.
Okay. I'm gonna move to the sidebar bar so you can do your thing.
Okay.
All right. Give it the old heave ho again, guys.
Aye.
Be careful to make sure there's no pit, so don't get too crazy.
He's just gonna push it open.
So you said he goes running in 30 feet, right? 1 second. So you see an area that looks very similar to the other room.
Good call, Flurvendark.
Yes.
All right. So, could we do like a history check or a stone cutting check or something to figure out what the hell these pits are all about?
You can do. Yeah, I guess you could do just do a history check. It'd be fine. Yep. Or actually, even a history or nature. All right, so Flurvin, I mean, you all can roll, but Flurvin, you definitely believe that these used to be granaries. So you think that, perhaps as you guys think about, you've been asking a lot of questions and thinking about, what was this before? You do think it was dwarven, and you think these might have been granaries that might have fed some ancient dwarven community.
I take it there's nothing in the pits now.
Oh, good. Thanks, J-Dog. I mean, yeah, anything you like or dislike. I just added the Twitch chat and the next to the Discord voices, so I don't know if I like that or not, but I'm testing a bunch of things.
Still there, Ellen?
Yes, sorry. Say again.
Oh, I was just asking. I take it there's nothing in the pits now.
No, there's not. They're empty. There's nothing in them. They look like they're about 30 feet down, so they are very deep, but nothing that you can see in them.
Well, 30 by 30 by 20, that would hold a lot of grain.
No doubt. Wonder if this is the fabled Mithril Hall.
Perhaps. Yes.
All right. Well, shall we keep trekking to the other undiscovered rooms? Or unexplored, I should say.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes.
I like how you guys are now mostly like kind of like going around corners and using the angled movement. I like that.
Yeah, we're teachable.
Oh, I thought that was Flurvin that was going way out. I'm like, wow, that's Barbar. I saw the movement. I'm like, man, that can't be Flurvin.
Barbar is the pinball wizard.
Right, nice.
Everyone knows Gumby Legs just can't do that.
Keep it up, Barbar.
Barbarians are pretty off-put by the arcane.
Likewise.
I'm putting on some more sound here a little bit. Temple ambiance. Temple of the Eye.
The big dummies don't understand what they don't like what they don't understand.
Get this back up again.
Considering his intelligence and charisma are at the same level.
Go Browns, expeditious retreat.
Very
Nice.
smart, very likable, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
About at the same
look at
level
all the
as, Flippin'
football,
strength, yes.
the draft in the morning.
Exactly.
I'm definitely interested.
All right. Once everyone gets in position, I think we're gonna wash, rinse, and repeat, and swing the old door open here.
Okay.
All right. Let's give it the old heave-ho.
All right, so as you open it, it looks like the chamber has been badly damaged. You see several collapsed columns and buckling walls, and it seems like this has been around for a very, very long time. But one feature seems strangely intact, and it's a stone fountain in the in the middle of the west wall, and it consists of about a 10-foot wide semicircular stone basin of water with a grinning gargoyle perched on a pedestal jutting out from the wall. Stone doors exit to the north and then obviously south where you just came through. So I'll open this a bit more while I throw this in chat. What's up, Rob? What's up, man?
Oh my God, go girls!
Yes.
Yeah, our last episode with those was not too great.
Not my favorite. Although it was the Minotaurs that really spoiled the party.
Till DeMarco slapped one in the ass.
Don't spoil it, Rob. He hasn't told me what happened in the draft, so don't spoil it, man.
Oh man, might have to go find that one in the YouTube library.
All right, so shall we venture in?
Of course.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do a little group perception check to see if they notice these guys. But these Nothics, actually, you know what? They're gonna attack Darvik. Okay, so Darvik, as you start walking, as you literally start making your next step, you see coming out of the shadows there these two guys that come and do me a favor and these two guys jump out. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative. I'm going to say you weren't surprised given you guys kind of all spread out so they didn't have anywhere to go, but we'll see who gets the first attack here.
Oops. Wait. Oh.
That's still a pretty good roll.
All right, more skirmish time. No more dripping fountain time. I love skirmish. I use it too much. There we go. All right, so let me put this back up at the top. Anna, you are first to act. This might be our last battle of the night here, guys.
From there, is that stone blocking my view at all?
Can you go ahead and... Oh, never mind. No, I'm going to say you've got a clean shot from there.
Okay.
Hey, Rob, I know you've seen the stream a little bit. Let me know, though, since I added a few things, what you think of the Twitch chat and everything, if you have any thoughts. And that's nice. It sinks right into him from almost glances off the stone, but sinks into his chest.
Right.
All right. You think you hurt him a little bit?
Okay. That hunter's mark, is that something I do at the end of my turn?
So you can use it as a bonus action. So remember, you can use your bonus action anytime, but since you've already used your action, you can still use it as a bonus action. So yeah, you can go ahead and if you want to cast it, you can just, it's already clicked to cast on self, so just click the effect if you want to cast it. All right. And don't you get 2 attacks now, Anna?
Yeah, so I would like to shoot him with my longbow again.
So which one, real quick, which one are you targeting?
Got a Nothic 8.
Okay. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and put Hunter's Mark on him. 1 second.
Okay.
I just dragged the targeting onto him from your effect. So now if you attack the other guy, it would not give you the extra d6, but it will on that one guy. So go ahead if you want to attack again.
Yeah, I'm going to try to hit him with my longbow again.
Okay. Thanks everybody for jumping on in. And you hit again. So this time it should apply the additional damage. Yep, there you go. And you do heavy damage. He's hurting.
Nice.
Sweet. Okay, that's my turn.
Hey, Celestian, good to see you, man. Thanks for chopping in. All right, Barbar.
Wait. I have an effect for that. Ugh. Shit. I always forget to do that.
What?
I freaking uncheck it before I apply the effect.
Ah.
And then it disappears.
And was that your first spell? Did you tick off the spell slot? Looks like you did.
To apply the rage to Barbar?
Oh, do you need me to... Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. You need me to do that?
Well, it's because I ticked off the last, he has 3 rages that he can do before a long rest. So I checked off the 3rd rage before actually applying the effect to him. So then once I checked off the 3rd rage, it disappears from my abilities.
But if you if you go into your mode, if you change it to preparation,
yeah, I'm in there, but I don't see the actual effect.
If you scroll down, if you hit on the magnifying glass next to your rage effect in the far right, the magnifying glass.
Ah, I see it.
Yeah.
Yep, I see it now. Thank you.
Yep. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Rob. Cool.
All right.
Flanky, flanky.
Yes, flanky it is.
I would have done this battle different in the future. That's a hit. I would have put them up in the corner so that they hopefully would have run by him and had them attack on the way out, because this is going to be easy. And it's a second hit. This is going to be way too easy for these guys. And he is critical. He's hurting. He's reeling.
All right.
All right, so this guy had his eyes on Darvik to begin with, so what can he do here? So he's going to claw at Darvik. If he target him. Must have clicked on Darvik. Alright, there we go. So he claws as he kind of screams and he crits. He does not trigger the table, but... So he does some light damage to Darvik and he comes back with his second nasty looking claw. And hits. And does a little bit of damage. And Darvik is up.
Well, what can Darvik do but repay kindness?
Indeed.
You know, pull a flanky mace.
Hey Rob, are you guys
Okay.
still hearing the music? Because my Discord is showing that it's disconnected, but I can hear it.
Is that a hit?
Yes, it is a hit. Oh, and he is down. He goes down for the count.
Bye-bye.
So let me know, guys, if you can still hear the music, because it looks disconnected on my channel.
Take a little trip.
Okay, it's interesting. All right, good. I don't know why it's showing disconnected in Discord. Discord's acting a little weird, but it's been sounding fine, but it's been acting weird.
Nice.
And the beams of force slam into him. And he is reeling as he screams, and his one eye is oozing pus.
Disgusting.
Wow.
And the blast hits him. Oh no, and he's done. He's dead. Poor Nothic. He just wanted to say hi. He didn't want to hurt you.
Yeah.
That's what all that clawing was about, right?
I'm sure he's not evil or anything.
Yeah, that's what I heard, J-Dog. It seems like it's people have been having problems. Now I can say J-Dog because there's more people in the chat.
Sure.
Yeah, you guys did a good job there. Hold on, let me give you your XP. You guys are up to almost 7,500. So you're on your way. Turn off the music. All right. So you guys basically see this now that you're inside the room. You know, this is a really cool looking fountain that looks like it's kind of fed from somewhere else, but it just kind of continues. It's almost like a little waterfall that continues to flow into that basin on the west wall.
Cool.
And then obviously there's kind of an area that it's all kind of crumbling, and the walls are kind of crumbling up in the north by where Barbar is.
And we've got a door.
Flurvin would like to do an investigation around the pool. I think you said that's where the gargoyle was?
Yes, yeah, there's kind of a gargoyle that's kind of sitting above the fountain there on the wall. You can't really see it. I mean, it's not in the picture, but it's kind of up above that.
Well, since the fountain is the only thing that really is still in good condition in this room, Flurvin would like to check it out anyways.
Don't poke the bear.
I know, right?
So what exactly are you doing, Flurvin?
Well, you said that when we came into the room, a lot of it was falling down, but the thing that was still in good repair was the pool. So we'd like to figure out why that is. What's different about it?
Okay, I mean, as far as you can tell, it looks like it's a very well-built system, and it looks like it continuously replenishes this water. I mean, it kind of comes in, and it looks like it might get sucked out a little bit somewhere else, but it comes into this pool, and it looks very, very clear. Looks very inviting. How's that? Now they're not going to want to drink it.
Sounds
It's
insidious.
It's actually helpful. It'll give them a benefit of a short rest.
Flurvin's going to go ahead and cast Detect Magic and see if there's anything different about this water.
Okay. Is that just a ritual, or I don't remember if that's a spell slot you need to take off, or?
It's a level 1 spell.
Okay. So you do that, and it does give an aura, kind of an aura of some type of blessing.
Ooh.
Okay.
Maybe Dark should hop in it and see if he gets healed.
I didn't say if it was a dark blessing
Darvik's
or a
gonna
light
head on
blessing.
over and take a sip and see what his sense is. Yeah.
So Darvik's gonna take a sip. 1 second. Now you didn't ask if it was a dark blessing or a light blessing, but hey.
Oh,
No, I'm just
crap.
kidding.
This is true. The dark one's blessing.
So I'm gonna try to do the apply the short rest to one character
It's a thing.
on the character sheet. Short rest coming.
It's a warlock one. But...
So Darvik, you feel refreshed, almost as if you've just taken a short rest.
Well, looky there.
That's nice.
Now, unfortunately, that doesn't do anything for him, but that's nice. I suppose I could take a hit die, couldn't I?
Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely.
All right. Anyone else feel like topping up? Take that as a no.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm all healed up.
Yeah, and I'm taking a look at after that last short rest, I haven't used any spell slots with Demakos, and Barbar doesn't get anything back on a short rest other than hit points, but he hasn't suffered any losses there.
Okay. Oh.
Nebula is gonna drink some water just because of eating all those creatures.
All that blood's kind of salty, isn't it?
Yeah.
So she's gonna kind of rinse her jowls out.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, so stand by 1 sec. I don't think this does anything, but it'll sound cool. Oh, we didn't get a sound with that one. Darn it. Okay. Tip of the day, exactly.
I shot off 2 arrows. Can I try to roll to get those back?
So yeah, just roll a D4, and if you get a 1 or 2, you get 1 back, and 3 or 4, you get 2 back.
Okay.
I just put you in a square. So yeah, you get them both back.
Okay. Yeah, I accidentally rolled with Nebula, but thanks. Have a good day.
Oh, gotcha. That's all right.
Darvik's going to take a quick look over on the west side of the chamber here, up the, I guess, northwest. See if there's anything along the walls or anything that's interesting.
You can roll an investigation check for me. There's no reason to. I just don't like them to get too comfortable. And no, it just looks like part of the cavern wall open up a little bit more, but still, like I said, some of it's crumbling, but you don't notice anything else.
Okay.
Doesn't this go to the
Now these
Black Earth?
circles on the northeast,
Yep.
are those just part of the markings on the map, or are they part of the feature of the topology?
Yeah, I don't think it was really intended that they show. I mean, here, just stand by 1 sec. It's not. You're probably not really meant to see it, but they kind of showed it such that I can't really avoid it. But it looks like the symbol you've seen before.
Oh, right.
But it doesn't look like it's really should have been there. Oh, I'm opening up a little bit more. All right. So Darvik and Nebula are refreshed.
right, so we're going through the north door.
Yes, check for traps. I
Okay.
will roll.
Go ahead. Rob's gonna love this sound. Oh wow, actually that's very nice. You hold down your retching and vomiting, and you actually don't notice anything, but you're pretty confident that you don't notice anything. There's nothing really there to notice.
Nice. And is this door unlocked?
Give me one. Yes, it is unlocked.
Okay.
All right.
It's unlocked. I will move out of the way.
Okay.
Barbara is going to push it open.
All right. And you do that, and you see a tunnel, and you can't quite see all the way through, but your feeling is that this tunnel is a connection possibly to another whole area that's not part of the temple you're in.
Oh my.
Okay, I guess we're going back.
Yeah.
You should definitely remember this though, because it seems like a potential next destination.
Well, yeah, I think that's the next map after this one.
You mean Woodian hasn't prepared that in case we happen to go through it?
Oh, I'm sure he's prepared. I'm not sure we're prepared.
Nah, I'm just teasing. I think we have a lot left to discover here. Oh, shall we start heading back to the bridge then?
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, but we only have less than 10 minutes.
Well, we can get back to the bridge in that time.
With the
Give me 1 second,
find
guys.
a spot for maybe a long rest.
I don't know how
That's not a bad idea.
much time has passed if we're able to do that yet or not.
Yeah, that's true. It's only been a couple hours.
So do you guys see that pin now?
Yes.
Okay, can you guys click on it?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
It's up to you guys. I just wanted to mark. I know you said you wanted to mark it.
And are we correct that not enough time has passed yet to attempt a long rest?
Yeah, I'm going to say that's right because we did one right before we came in. So yep. Not yet.
Okay. We could lock ourselves in a room and play cards until there is enough time.
Yeah.
And we're just about the end. I mean, it'll be a good time if you want to go to a certain room and we can call it there. I mean, we're just about at time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we want to start, leave off at the bridge. I mean, assuming that it's just like hitting the pause button.
Yeah. Absolutely. Although as the
Head over that direction anytime,
party
so-
is split, and Demakos gets attacked. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh God!
Is Demakos moving with the rest of the party, or is he just kind of hanging out?
He is. I was working on the nearly 200-foot movement of Barbar first.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't even see that. I can't keep track. I got to zoom way out to see all these moves now. This is a big map. I'm only talking to chat right now, but this is a big map. Rob's been here many
Yeah, I'm zooming
times.
pretty far out.
God, look at that map, guys. They haven't even gone through half of it. Tip of the day. Tip of the day.
Cool. Yeah, well, we could just hit the virtual pause button right there.
Good place for it.
Yes.
All right. Is there anything else? So I think the only thing I need to make a note of is that I'll check on Nebula as your companion, and just I need to refresh my memory if she should be acting on her own initiative. I think she acts on yours, and Rob will probably say something in chat and tell me anyway. But I think she does act on your initiative, so I think we did it right. But
Okay.
yeah, was there anything
Yeah, the
else?
second time around, I did do roll initiative for her because I wasn't sure.
Okay, I'll check and I'll make sure I get that nailed.
Okay.
So that was a pretty good session, pretty good mix
Yes, it
of
was.
stuff.
Yes.
Feels good being 5th level.
Yeah, you guys,
Yeah.
5th level, that extra attack is nice. So,
Very helpful.
well, awesome. Well, hopefully we'll keep our regularly scheduled time next Thursday, and yeah, get you guys further through this. Man, this is something. You guys actually made a fair bit of progress, though. But
Yeah.
It's like a pretty big area yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
all right, well, guys, we'll see all of you in the morning, and I'll try to probably sometime over the weekend, unless I get to it tomorrow. Update Realmworks. So if you guys want to go in, I think I updated it before this session, but I don't recall. So I'll make sure that everything you've done the last session or two is reflected in there.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
Cool. Thanks.
All right, thanks everybody. Have a good night. And we had a bunch of people jump on the stream later, so they were all watching and waiting to see if there was a need to jump in, but you guys did a good job.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right, guys, have a good night.
See you tomorrow. Have a good
See you
night.
tomorrow.
Everyone.
Right.
Good night.
Well, thanks, chat, for jumping in, and Rob, thanks for jumping in at the end. Everybody, I don't know if I know Schmo had a game going, Geo had a game going, so I might jump in chat for a little bit. I'm going to see if been trading a couple PMs with you, Rob, but if not, we can chat tomorrow. So let me put on my final screen here to my little attribution slides, and I want to make sure I give you guys your gold for the night, your coin. Let's do, just because I like to be like Rob, we'll do 100 instead of 50. What? Come on. Did that work? Yeah, there we go. 100 points to everybody. There we go. So yeah, my last slide, guys, just a little attribution. You know, we use fantasy. You guys know all this stuff. Everybody's in here has probably seen all this stuff. So thanks for jumping in. And I'm actually going to be running a game Saturday night I'm excited about. But anybody else who's still on here, and again, you guys probably already know this, but for those that are watching on YouTube or Twitch later, don't forget on Wednesday evening, starting next week, you've got the all-star cast of DMs and players. You've got Rob participating, so you got Rob Toohey, you've got Dave, Digital Dungeon Master, you've got FSH Schmo, and you've got a number of other people, and DMing the first session of Tales of the Yawning Portal starting next Wednesday is none other than Doug Davison. And I don't think I'm preempting that because Rob's got that on his channel, but guys, if you don't have anything going on Wednesday nights, you need to check in that. That's going to be epic. So, 510, it's back a week. I apologize. Sorry, Rob. I got excited. I didn't see that it got moved back a week. So, very exciting, though. That's going to be awesome. So, but I'm going to be running a one-shot Saturday night that Rob's going to be in, and a couple other folks. I'll start posting it and tweeting it, and I might do a little charity bent on that one, so stay tuned for that. But I'm still trying to figure that out. I'll be doing it from a hotel. So I want to make sure my VPN service is working, and it'll be a little different since I'll be in a hotel room Saturday night. But anyway, guys, enjoy your Thursday evening. I'm going to go check out what happened in the draft, see if I'm happy or sad. And everybody, have a great night, and I'm sure we'll talk to all of you again soon. Good night, everybody.